so this is my Magic collection right here. I think I'm gonna start with oldest to newest because that was Danae's idea, and it was a pretty good idea. The problem is I don't know what's oldest to newest, so we're gonna give it a shot. But first of all, let's move all of our actual decks out of the way because those are obviously not. Wow, those obviously don't have an age, is what I'm trying to say. So we don't need to put those in any order for for that reason. So those are supposed to go in my commander deck. Anyway, I think Nemesis is the oldest here. And this was a starter deck for Nemesis, which I got for like 14 bucks or something. It was really cheap, actually. This is the first thing I bought at a Magic store for Magic the Gathering, which is a cool little experience, although it doesn't mean anything. It wasn't even good, but it came with this guy, so you'll see him later. Next is Journey into Nyx, and like I said, I'm not going to be showing you the cards in here because it's like 300 random cards that I just got to fit in the box, but I've just brought it to show you that I opened a Journey into Nyx booster box, and I actually got some decent pulls from this, which you will also see later. Okay, so next on the timeline is Gatecrash, I think? Is this even Gatecrash? No, this is Return to Ravnica. That's Gatecrash. So, I think it's Gatecrash that's next in the timeline. So first of all, let's do Gatecrash. It might be Return to Ravnica, actually, but either way, we'll just do Gatecrash. So I bought these. Had to make a cut there. Technical difficulties, but anyway. This is my Gatecrash box. I didn't get this. I think these are pre-release boxes, but either way, I wasn't there for the pre-release. I just bought these afterwards because Montag Games in Houston, Texas was willing to sell these to us for $15, and it came with 8 packs, I think, which is obviously an amazing deal. It might have been 4 packs, but either way, that's still an amazing deal. 4 to 8 packs with a die is a really good deal. But also, I kept these, and I think these might give me a little value on these boxes. But so each one came with like a welcome to the clan, welcome to the club, basically, and I kept them, so that's cool. And this is Orzhov, yeah, is white and black. I play a red, white, black deck as my main deck, so Orzhov is white and black. Boros is black, or white and red, and there's the card for that. And then now let's go to Return to Ravnica. I also bought this with the Orzhov and Boros boxes, but this is a different set apparently, and I also think it is a pre-release box. It's the same story though. This one actually got torn because my brother stepped on it, which kind of made me angry, but whatever. Also has its little card, the Cult of Rakdos. That's cool. Rakdos is red and black, as you can tell by the colors of the box. Next is whatever this is. I don't remember. Is this Battle for Zendikar? No, this is Fate Reforged. So I guess Fate Reforged is next. No, Magic 2015 probably is actually. So let's do that. This is just a box for Magic 2015, I think. It doesn't actually have those cards in it. This has a Speed versus Cunning deck box and a Mind over Matter deck box, which is the Jace versus Vraska dual deck. And then it has my commander deck in here, which is, the commander is Zergo, Helm Smasher, which is a sick commander, because you just buff him up with artifacts, because he's indestructible on your turn, and you can Rogue's Passage him, and he's fun. He's really fun, because in a lot of ways, he's actually really good. I mean, I don't think... My commander deck isn't exactly the best, but it's also usable, because I had a Rogue's Passage in my collection somewhere. So that's Magic 2015 done. And now it should be Fate Reforged. I'll just show off this deck box, like I said, Jace versus Vraska. Now it's Fate Reforged. I got these at the pre-release. I got 1 Mardu box and 2 Sultai box. I actually got second place with the Mardu one, and I did horrible with these 2 because, as everyone knows, Sultai was not very good. But Mardu was great, and it's the 3 colors I play, so it was like... I obviously knew what I was doing with that one, and I was experienced with that, so it's no surprise that I won with those. Now, my brothers bought a booster box, I think, or something, anyway, and then these are their boxes that whatever they got came with. And they're pretty boxes. I don't know why this one's so big. I don't know what it's for. This says power and profit, so I'm guessing this is also a dual deck box, but I don't actually know, unfortunately. These are clearly just deck boxes. I don't know. They might have. Oh, is this a dual deck? Oh, that's Sarkin and Nugan, so maybe this was a dual deck as well. I don't actually know. This is right around the time that I quit playing Magic to play Vanguard. So, anyway, last for the little things is this came in the bundle for Kaladesh, and inside of it is nothing to do with Kaladesh. Well, there's one thing to do with Kaladesh, and it is the Kaladesh spin down. But I also have I don't even know what clan this is, pin. Tyler sent me this for my birthday this year, which was very cool. And then all these spin downs, like the Rakdos one, the Boros one, the Orzhov one, Mardu, Sultai. Don't know what that is, gotta be honest. Don't know what any of these are, but spin downs from wherever I got them from. Next is the decks. These are, so for my birthday, like I said, Tyler sent me, 3 of those spin downs were from Tyler for my birthday. Just like the pin was. And these decks are all from Tyler for my birthday. Now, I'm not going to show you all these, but they're all sleeved up, penny sleeves, except for one of them. And they all have a theme. This one is Pure White Allies, I think. It's pretty good. It's actually one of the better ones that we got. They're all usable, but some of them are better against others, you know? So I'm not going to show you all those, but yes, I have 6 created like decks, 6 60-card decks, and then I have 1 commander deck, and we're still working on getting Danae a commander deck so I can actually play commander, but for now, we just play 60-card standard. And last but not least is my rare and mythics box. And wow, Bach. This is a Battle for Zendikar pre-release box. I opened this in Utah. I wish I knew the name of the card store, because it's a great store and the owner was very nice. But either way, I am actually going to go through every single one of these rares because that's what you do. But I have 2 foil lands in the front. Those aren't rares, but actually they might be rare. I don't know. I just put them in there because they look cool. So let's just go quickly through this. Crackling Doom, Ankle Shanker. I got to move some stuff real quick so I can put my elbow down and pull these cards out. Another Ankle Shanker, Terra Stomper, Sage of the Inward Eye, Helm of the Gods, Collective Effort, Providence, a Foil Sacrificer of Souls, Spirit of the Hunt. This one Danae wants to make a deck around very badly because it's wolves and she likes wolves. I don't know how to pronounce that. Eidolon of the Great Revel, I guess. A Foil Abhorrent Overlord. That's also a good card. Precinct Captain, Master of the Feast, Skybind, Underworld Connections, Launch of the Fleet, Return to the Ranks, Decide, Timaret the Murder King, that's a pretty cool name, Slaughter Games, Aegis of the Gods, Radiant Flames, sorry about that, Anger of the Gods as well, Banefire, Hero's Bane, Reaper of the Wilds, Hornet Queen, Hydra Broodmaster, another Terra Stomper, Prism Array, a Foil War Leader's Helix. That came with the Boros box. Wow. War Leader's Helix deals 4 damage to target creature or player, and you gain 4 life. That's a pretty good card. Fathom Feeder, Shrine of the Forsaken Gods. That's a pretty cool name. Nissa's Renewal. Wow, Danae pulled a Nissa in her thingy, her fat pack. Prairie Stream, Foil Lumbering Falls, Ally Encampment, Sylvan Primordial, 2 of those, Wild Call, Animist Awakening, Monastery Siege, Body Double, Dictate of Krufix, Aeon Chronicler, Scourge of Fleets, Temple of Epiphany, Battlefield Thaumaturge, Cetizen Tactics. There's the behemoth from, what was it even called? Nemesis. Here he is. So yeah, that was the card for the set, I guess. I don't actually know anything about Nemesis. I just saw that it was cheap, and I was like, hey, Mom, you got some money for me? Future Sight, Spell Twine, Revel of the Fallen God, Hypnotic Siren, Daring Thief, Dictate of Karametra, Parallax Inhibitor, Jace Mindseeker, Spawn Writhe, Foil Sultai Ascendancy, Foil Daring Thief, Mahamori Jin, Scuttling Doom Engine, Orator of woHYGH, Aegis Angel, Mastery of the Unseen, Illuminate Primordial, sorry about that, Mastery of the Unseen, Detention Sphere, Sage of the Inward Eye again, Melek, is it Paragon? Play with the top card of your library revealed. You may cast the top card of your library if it's an instant or sorcery. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell from your library, copy it. You may choose new targets for this copy. That's a pretty good card, it seems like to me. Supplement form, Shuyan the Silent Tempest, Faded Infatuation, a foil Lone Revenant. I think that came with a dual deck as well, if I recall correctly. Sheevan Dragon, Spawn of Thraxis, foil Forged Stoker Dragon, Labyrinth Champion, Spawn of Thraxis again, Spawn of Thraxis again, Spawn of Thraxis again, Eidolon of the Great Revel again, Akum Hellkite, Foiled, Foil Faded Inflagration, Hero's Bane, Oran Viper, Eidolon of Blossoms, we're almost done here, I promise. Eidolon of Blossoms again, Nessian Wild's Ravager, Silence the Believers, Night Howler, Herald of Torment, Necropolis Fiend Foil, that's a pretty card, Doomwake Giant, Nightmare, Silence the Believers, Lightning. Okay, sorry about that. Danae dropped the camera. Lightning Angel, Dreadbore, Mystic Genesis, Foundry Champion, Master of the Feast again, Spark Trooper, Unknown Shores. Wait, that's a common. Goldraz Overseer, Foil Defiant Bloodlord, Felidar Sovereign. I like the Felidar Sovereign. I know they're not worth anything, but they're cool. Lantern Scout. I have a few of these and a foil one. Lantern Scout is also awesome. Ameria Shepherd. Dragon Scale General. Foil Carnival Hellsteed. This is a promo. It says 29th through 30th of September 2012. Twin Flame. High Priest of Penance. Hold the Line. Oh, I thought that was a common as well. 5 Alarm Fire. Outpost Siege, Alicia Who Smiles at Death, Thespian Stage, Bearer of the Heavens, and Alicia Who Smiles at Death. So, let me collect these in a pile real quick. I added all these together without a few of them in there yet, because I hadn't found them in my collection yet. Because I have a few stacks of cards that are just a little bit taller than this probably, that I didn't bring because, like I said in the Vanguard video, I don't want to transport loose cards without some sort of packaging or something to keep them from bending and breaking and whatnot. So I didn't bring them, but I had to search through a whole lot of cards to get these out, and before I got all of them out, I added up all the numbers, and it's worth around $88, this whole thing. Well, plus my my mystics. My mystics. Yeah, before I added with my mythics added, but I actually found 3 more mythics today and a few more rares. Anyway, let's move on to the quote-unquote mystics. And first, I have in very poor shape Phyrexian Negator foil, which is a pretty card if it wasn't in such bad shape. I stole this from my friend. I was gonna put it in a deck, but it didn't work out because it's not a very good card. Whenever Phyrexian Negator is dealt damage, sacrifice that many permanents. So it's decent. Hythonia the Cruel. Let's read her as well. Death Touch. 6 colorless, 2 black, Monstrosity 3. When she becomes monstrous, destroy all non-Gorgons. Pretty good. Worst Fears, it's essentially Act of Treason for black. Also pretty good. Sidisi Brood Tyrant. I know people like this one. Whenever Sidisi Brood Tyrant enters the battlefield or attacks, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. Whenever one or more creature cards are put into your graveyard from your library, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. That seems okay. I guess she might be a good commander. Torrent Elemental. Flying, when Torrent Elemental attacks, tap all creatures defending player controls. That's pretty good. And then 3 and 2 blacks, 2 greens, or a mixture. Put Torrent Elemental from exile onto the battlefield tapped. Activate this ability only time you would cast a sorcery. So he can't be exiled. Jace, Architect of Thought. We're not even going to read that because it's horrible. Arcanus, the Omnipotent. This is a decent card if I remember correctly. Anyway, Vraska the Unseen. Also not that good, but it came with the Jace versus Vraska set, so everyone knows it already. Jared Golgari Lichlord. It gets 1/1 for each creature card in my graveyard. Pay 1 and then a red or a black and a green. Sacrifice another creature. Each opponent loses life equal to the sacrificed creature's power. That would be really good with the Behemoth from Nemesis because it's a 10/10. Anyway, this is a really good pull from the booster box. This is the one I was talking about. A Johnny Mentor of Heroes. When I pulled it, actually my brother pulled it. When he pulled it, it was $40, I think. It's like 12 now, so it's not as valuable. It's still a very good card. It's -8. Its ultimate is gain 100 life. So Felidar Sovereign plus a Johnny Mentor of Heroes ultimate. It's called winning the game. Sage of Hours. People like this one as well, if I remember correctly. Heroic. Whenever you cast a spell that targets Sage of Hours, put a 1/1 counter on it. Remove all 1/1 counters from Sage of Hours. For each 5 counters removed this way, take an extra turn. Yeah, that's really good. Armada Worm. Trample. When Armada Worm enters the battlefield, put a 5/5 green worm creature token with trample on the battlefield, and then another Vraska Unseen. We actually pulled one, and we got one from the dual deck. So anyway, that was my Magic collection. Thank you all for watching. The idea of this was that you'll see it grow as we open packs and stuff, which is going to be very cool. So that's why I wanted to get these done early while I don't have very many cards, because potentially the future videos might be like 1 billion hours long if everything goes to plan. Because, I mean, we figured we're already opening all these packs anyway and wasting our money, so let's do it on camera so other people can waste their money with us. So anyway, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate it. Leave a like if you did in fact like it. If you didn't, leave a dislike and tell us why. Subscribe if you would like to see more. We have a lot of content coming. We actually have a lot already uploaded. It's just not, it's scheduled. And I will see you all in the next video. Thank you.